good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by telling you about myself. My name is Sarah and I'm a writer of Solo Post newspaper. I'd like to talk to you today about creative writing in the digital literacy era. We are here today to learn more about what is creative writing and what is digital literacy. And I plan to speak about 50 minutes. I have divided my presentation into 4 sections. First, I will give you some explanation about what is creative writing and what is digital literacy. Second, I will describe about why the creative writing is important in the digital literacy era. The third, I will explain about what the product and what the example of creative writing in the digital literacy era. And the fourth, I will explain about how to make a creative writing in the digital literacy era. I'd be glad to answer your question in the end of my presentation. Alright, we can begin by looking for the number 1. Number 1 is what is creative writing and what is digital literacy? Creative writing is any writing that goes outside the bound of the normal professional, journalistic, academic, or technical forms of literature, typically identified by emphasis on narrative, graph, character development, and the use of literacy tropes or with the various traditions of poetry and poetic. And digital literacy refers to our individual's ability to find, evaluate, and compose clear information through writing and other media and various digital platforms. Digital literacy is evaluated by individually grammars, composition, typing skill, and ability to produce text, images, audio, and design using technology. Okay, now we go to the point number 2. Why creative writing is very important in the digital literacy era. This era of advanced technology, we are required to be more creative, especially in writing. I have 5 reasons why creative writing is so important in the digital literacy era. First, people are getting bored with ordinary reading material, so there is need innovation in writing through and creative writing. Second, creative writing is important to open up opportunities for new ideas and innovation that are more in line with the digital literacy era. And third, creative writing is also important because it can open up business opportunities and become a source of income for content writers. Fourth, creative writing is important in developing ourselves and developing readers in digital literacy era. And fifth, creative writing is important in improving communication skills through writing in digital literacy era. Okay, we go to the point number 3. I will explain about the product and the example of creative writing in the digital literacy era. First, if you write in non-fiction like essay, news, biographies, article, or journal research, you can publish on Compasiana, Tribune News, ID Times, on Jotterpad, and another else. And if you write in fiction, you can try to application like Wattpad, NovelMe, Jotterpad, and Storyal.co, Noveltoon. It help you to improve your writing skill and make you creative. Okay, we can go in the last point. Number 4. How to make a creative writing I have 5 tips to make creative writing. Number 1. Find something new that's different and unique, and then write down your ideas. Number 2. Read more. With read all book, you can get some idea. You can read new book with new genre and new style. Number 3. Pay attention to the event that's happening around you. It will help you to find something new that you can write in your idea. Number 4. Do research. Do research on your ideas that you have come up with. Number 5. See the experience of yourself and other self. There are things can help you to get new idea and material for your writing. Maybe it is ordinary and ignored by people, but it is very important for you. Okay, after I give you some tips to make creative writing, you can try to publish your works in the online platform that I explained to you. Okay, the last point that I explained you bring us to the end of my presentation. I'd like to summarize by saying that creative writing is very important, especially true in the digital literacy era, given that technology is very advanced and we need to follow in the order to able to create new works. There are lots of media available and it's easier to be more creative when it comes to writing. I can see that our time is just about up. So, to finish my presentation, I'd like to say thank you so much for your interest and intention today. See you next week. Bye bye.